And then shake that out. Come back to the wall if you were away from the wall. Again, slight bend in the knees, sits bones back, kidneys soften. And we're going to now see if we can take our shoulder blades just a little bit closer to the wall and then release that. And it's really the upper arm bone just pulling back a little bit and release. There's not a ton of movement happening in your hands. We're just gonna, and we've done this lying on your belly, right? When we always say we're gonna lift the upper arm bones away from the floor, same idea. I'm gonna pull the shoulders and the upper arm bones a little bit into the wall or toward the wall. You don't have to jam them in because we do not want the ribs to lift. And then we're gonna pull, and we're gonna hold this. We're gonna turn the head, we're gonna look over to the left. Keep that right arm bone, shoulder blade on the wall, and then turn your head, look over to the right, keep the left shoulder blade on the wall, come back to center and release. In Pilates, we call this exercise chest expansion. We're going to pull, and again, it's small, and I'd love for you to feel, am I recruiting my spine arching to bring my shoulders back? Because that's an option. We can totally do that. I just don't want to do this right now. Because if we always use our ribs, we never have to use our posterior shoulder. So sits bones back, ribs are on the wall. Don't worry where the head is. We're going to squeeze. We're going to look to the right and maybe take that left shoulder a little bit more back. You should feel quite a sensation here in the front of the left neck, and then come back to center. And then we're going to just pull the right side a little bit more back and come back to center and release. Very good. One more time. Squeezing, kidneys stay back, looking to the left, squeeze the right upper arm bone a little bit more back. Again, you don't have to touch. And come back to center, and then squeeze the left a little bit, look to the right, and come back to center and release. Just a little piece of information. In the perfect world, wherever that is, you're able to turn your nose all the way in line with that collarbone. That's when you have amazing range of motion in your head and neck. And if you feel like, oh, I'm kind of stuck here towards 45 degrees, just do this exercise every day. You can, this is a very easy one. You don't even have to hold it that long. You can just make it even a little more dynamic. Keep squeezing the shoulders and just turn the head and look side to side. Nothing is being pushed too far or cranked on. You're just turning your head. And then come on away from the wall for a moment. Shake your legs out. They might be a little toasty yet again. And then we're going to do one more thing for the arms and shoulders here. Coming back into your tiny bend. And I'm going to come into a cactus shape here. And you might feel, wow, my ribs are really far off. And my ribs are kind of off here. This is my perpetual work on shoulders. And we're going to do a little snow angel here. We're going to reach the arms out. Try to keep the ribs somewhat from popping too much. This is maybe not even happening. And then we're going to draw the elbows down towards the hips into a W. And then we're going to reach up into a V. Oh, there's my bum shoulder. If the arm has to come off the wall, Elaine, right, that's okay. And then bring it back in. My arm has to come off the wall too. So the wall is kind of just a guidance. Yeah, just breathing here, reaching up, and then draw the tips of the shoulder blades down and towards each other as you come into your W. And we'll do this 2 more times. Big reach. Big wide V, and then shoulder tips come towards each other and down. And then the last one, big reach. Hands can come off the wall with no, that's all good. Tips of the shoulder blades draw down, elbows draw in, and then lower your hands down and come on away from the wall and just kind of feel that.